my grave. I was
What?
Oh, it's a mid Rubik.
They're not even doing it. They're going to do a mid Rubik. Damn, iceberg Rubik. I'm liking this mid surf for iceberg. He's doing
top lane.
trying for the old axe creep pull of the wave. And while Winstrike, they've got silent ready with the rocket barrage damage. That's going to be first blood for Yamich.
He should be fine against the Io Gyro, right?
Well, we see he did try this once earlier, and they did manage to get him. Oh, magical!
Stay far away.
Oh, magical's got backup. Seneko dives in. Iceberg turns around with the telekinesis, but it won't save him. Same thing to be said for magical. He's not totally out of it. He can recover on this invoker. It's going to be a slow start for the Luna though on the safe lane. There's mid lane iceberg. He's getting in it. He's got the drag back. Magical does have, he's got backup for Seneko diving in, but indeed they've already lost the invoker. Seneko, is he going to go as well? Yami's trying to get the right clicks. Doesn't have enough damage with the IO. Tether over to iceberg. They've got the avalanche onto the two of them. Iceberg is gone. Chew and Blizzy coming in with a reaction, and now Yamich, he should fall as well. Blizzy's got the call, and Navi will punish Winstrike for diving a little too deep there. Yeah, we're interested to see how well Tiny does still play, though, because overall, obviously, the hero getting toned down a little bit. It's a little harder to make work, but Chew, he's having a good time so far, and especially with times like this where I always want to fly. Waltz is up and presents his life for free. Chew and Crystallize waiting on the high ground. Mid lane, Magical with the lead in again onto Iceberg. Wraparound coming in from Blizzy. Seneko dives forward with the calls now down. Iceberg, he's throwing out a fair bit of a punch back. Does bring down Seneko with him, but will end up still falling.
Brave Band, one Bracer, one null tap.
Now the question is, what
it should mix into something?
Well, that's the problem. Then you make the items too powerful. Silent getting chased down here by Blizzy, Magical and Seneko. I think he's a little too deep for his own good. He'll pop the stick charges. He may find Seneko. Oh, okay. All right, the gyro IO power coming into play as Silent stays alive and he clears up two of them.
I think that's just power of triple raid band.
Yeah, it is the raid band. Needs enough. Take away the plus attack speed. Why?
Alright, so why wouldn't you buy 1 or 2 wraith bands and then buy treads, for example? Like, why wouldn't you do that?
So they had the good lanes, Winstrike, but Navi now are making the moves to get themselves back in.
Let me just tell you. Rubik, level 8, 3 null talismans, and 2 points nerd. That 33% spell amp.
That's a lot. Doesn't help him if he's dead.
No.
As they have got him here. Winstrike were poking around, trying to make a fight happen. But the supernova goes off. Silent and Yamich have just got to get the hell out of there. The sun rays down, burning through them. Always want to fly is there with backup on the side as he'll throw the poison touch out onto the few of Navi. They do start to back off, and that will be enough to save Yamich. Magical's got the Ghost Walk. They'll pop the dust out. They've got the chase down. Winstrike will find Magical, as they do manage to strike back and get that kill on the Invoker.
The thing about IO Gyro is you try to kill him. If he survives and you
die.
Used every single resource, he's just gonna turn, use the flat cannon, then use his spells.
Structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
And they're trying to start something. Blizzy got the call onto Silent, but he didn't get the call onto Yamich. Yamich tries for the relocate out, but the tornado is there from Magical to hold him back. They're moving with the cold snap onto the Io. The rest of Navi focusing Silent. The Io falls. Extra TP's coming in as Crystallize wants to join the fight. Chasing down Silent. Toss forward from Chew. They get the call. Blizzy does nearly die there to the rocket barrage, but will manage to kill the gyro before falling himself. As again, Winstrike trying to push out a little too hard, and Navi are there to punish. Look a bit hesitant on going on the Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm waiting for? Tiny to use Toss on Dazzle and grant his wish. Always want to fly.
Dying. The dad jokes coming. Blizzy.
Oh, Blizzy.
Oh, he's gone.
tower is under attack.
Panda is insane. You know?
Oh, Chew. The turnaround. Oh, was that the Luna saving him with that aura, whatever it is? Damn.
So what's the aura do specifically now then?
Gives a 24 primary attribute.
24 primary
I
attribute.
think it's the best for strength.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Winstrike. Seeing if they can get some sort of surprise on Navi, but Navi,
Ooh, they smoked.
and they smoke themselves.
Going into jungle.
This could catch Winstrike off guard as Crystallize leads in, but the Iceberg, he's going to try and jump in on this.
Not there.
They're straight in the midst of it all, and the BKB out. Iceberg's in a lot of trouble on this Rubik. As he tried to make the fight happen, he saw Navi poke out, but didn't necessarily expect the full team to be there ready to fight under the back of their own smoke. As always, one of Fly's being chased down by Chu. He's got the toss, not quite enough damage to kill him off as the tether comes through, and the self-grave will keep always want to fly alive. Soneko is able to get himself away from the primal split. Chu now being chased down by the Io and the Dazzle. As in the mid, they get the Brewmaster out there. Non-Grata survives off the back of the primal split. But so far, Winstrike, they're down one, and Navi's not done yet. Chu jumps forward, looks for the Avalanche. Blizzy, call onto Non-Grata. They turn with the magical from the Sunray. They bring him down, dunks there through the grave to clean up the Brewmaster as well as Navi find a good fight off the back of that smoke. Could have ended in disaster coming out in that mid lane if they weren't smoked up. But they were prepared to look for action themselves and end up making the better trades. And they're not quite done yet. They're poking at Silent up top. But Iceberg is there with a wraparound. Telekinesis dragging him back. Stunning up the two of them. Nice play from Iceberg as they will quickly strike back their Winstrike after losing the fight in the middle lane. Navi proceed to pretty much throw away the gain that they got from that as they lose both Blizzy and Magical up top. Yeah, I swear most of the time.
At least for Pan it alternates, right? You can play off of it and always starts giving you the speed buff first and then it slows down and then it goes up again. Like, that actually makes sense. It's like a wave, you know? It's not completely random.
Oh, it is? I thought it was. It is a smooth wave from fast
No,
to
you
slow.
always get fast in the beginning as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you do.
I thought it was random.
Egg coming out as well. The tether, is it enough to keep the gyro up?
Silence
No, it's
just
not.
dying. Crystallize just does too much damage on the Luna. He just shredded through the gyro and the Io. And Iceberg's going to die as well. They're not even going to be able to TP out here on the Dazzle as the Lucid Beam comes out from Crystallize, cancelling the TP, getting a triple kill. And Crystallize just shredded through Winstrike there.
They get a Roche.
Yeah,
they
get
get
Aegis.
Aegis
Yeah.
on Luna.
Like, they're going to take the base so quick. If they win a fight, Navi, they're just going to destroy the base of Winstrike.
That's Alacrity Luna. Butterfly. And you
Oh,
have
God.
oh
Oh no,
you
now
can't
the
lose.
Brew. Oh no,
No
not Non-Grata.
He buys back for that though.
I mean, he knows they have to contest this Roche. If Navi get this Aegis, they can absolutely threaten Rax, maybe even more.
Ooh, egg coming out as well. There's the split.
He does get it off this time. What's he going to do with it? I mean, this split will just die to the Luna. He sent the Luna up in the air for now. But as soon as Crystallize comes back down, like, he had to get out of there. The BKB is going to be popped. Crystallize has the ult. And Winstrike, can they take him down? With the BKB Silent trying his best to commit. The BKB does now wear out for Crystallize. There's a bit of an opening here, but on the backlines, Blizzy, he's jumped forward with the Blade Mail. Chu's back in with the Avalanche and Toss. Silent has found a double kill, though. He's going to get Chu as well by the looks of it. Magical finds the Tornado. There's not enough damage getting kills. As this time round, Winstrike, it does cost them 2
Hello,
buybacks.
Dazzle.
Caster's Curse coming through.
Oh, no!
got him.
He walked into it. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't know, Iceberg. Oh.
That was two things. First of all, Brewmaster putting Luna up on the air basically made her a problem for later, allowed them to kill off something on the side.
Yeah, that was the big.
The Phoenix on the side, and Phoenix X maybe a little too early, and Dazzle OP. He was able to keep so many people alive that fight. Doesn't matter if you can't dunk if people are super strong.
Okay, it's a bit of a bait here. I mean, Chu's going to go in. I say it's a bit of a bait. I think that was Magical saying,
It's gonna die for him.
yeah, he's got to. I mean, Chu's not going to be happy with Magical about that one. You know, Magical was... Chu has to throw his life away to keep Magical alive there, as Magical just pokes at the gyro.
Out of position, if they can get some skirmishes going. We see Phoenix not with the team right now. Axe, if they can find him, not with the team right now.
Oh, Smoke's going to dispel. They got eyes on Blizzy. They got the damage as well. He's got no blink, no escape.
Yeah, that blade
Blizzy
mill
is
doesn't do
gone.
anything either. Like, you procced it, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, they got so much waste
healing.
Yeah.
so much sustain. Oh, not Magical. Caught out up top as well. He pops a BKB, but it's not going to do anything at all.
How did they get there so fast?
I mean, what was he doing up there? Was
Rubik
more the
left
question, but-
relocate.
into reload.
He lose movement speed.
Attack speed as well.
And attack speed.
Yeah.
It's attack speed, movement speed, and armor. All three get increased or decreased depending if it's an ally or an enemy.
And it's
And you
a
only lose
decent
the armor.
amount.
Yeah.
When you can.
Yeah. Whoa, they're straight in. Silent. He's in with the BKB. Blizzy is getting beaten down. Crystallize is trying to fight back, but now at this point, they have more than enough heals to outdo the damage that Crystallize can offer. There could be a chance to sort of find that someone out on their own. But at the moment, Winstrike are just playing super safe. Keeping it as a 5-man. They're keeping it together. They're coming outside of the base. They're on the low ground. They're looking towards Crystallize. Homing missile is upon him. There's a TP coming from the shine. Jump forward from Chu. He's got the combo, but Silent pops the BKB. He's got the lifesteal as well. Crystallize, he's popped his own BKB, but he's just missing every attack. They've got him surrounded. The cooldown coming into place. As Crystallize is gone, Blizzy will take a homing missile to the face. No, the BKB. TP out will keep Blizzy safe. He's able to get out with his BKB, but Magical is being chased. He'll turn with a quick deafening blast. Throw it on the ice wall, but the jump across it is there from the brew. Nongrata has the control, the slow, the slap, the damage to bring down Magical as well.
What? No, it's not. There's no runes. It's 36 minutes, not 35.
Yeah, but the top lane.
Ah,
part of
my
the map,
bad.
there's still two runes to pick up.
Well,
Getting second set of racks here.
yep.
They can look for more too. All the tier 2's already gone.
20 seconds still.
And Crystallize really doesn't want to buy back, as he knows that without the magic, it's hard to fight, but more. Maybe one out the Blizzy. And Suneko in there. They've got the egg off. It's a good one as well. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to kill the egg in time. The stun is successful from the Supernova as Crystallize finds a double kill. Silence got it back off now on the Gyrocopter. The Crystallize does get thrown up into the air by the Tornado. They jump forward, Blizzy with the call onto Nongrata's Primal Split. He's looking to control this Brewmaster. Can they kill him as his ult ends? They are a little low themselves. They've got to be careful. They get the Avalanche to now, so Nongrata's got no blink, no escape. He will turn, beat down the oh, Jesus. He's a chew. Will survive.
What a hero.
But the drunken brawler. Gotta be careful. Like they've got to go first. There's DD. The stars are aligned. You've got to go and take that Roshan before the Brew's back up.
650 damage.
That's quite a lot of damage.
Navi can get away with it, but yeah, you've got to. They're going to buy back on the Brew. They know that Navi's doing this. The question is, can Navi commit and finish this off? With that double damage, they're going to get close. Jump forward. Blizzy's got the call. The BKB's going to be popped out, but already Crystallized. He's not popped his own BKB.
Luna.
He's getting stunned up now, but the BKB's able to pick up the Aegis. He's turning to fight. Blizzy falling low. They've got the Supernova stun off. They're all stunned up. Silent. He's going to fall. They've got one. They've got two potentially as they'll get the Tornado out. Io's gone as well as the Dazzle. Blizzy's still alive as Iceberg surrounded. Avalanched up. Navi take the fight around the pit. He didn't pop his BKB at the start, so he got telekinesis, and it looked like it was going to be close to him maybe dying before he's able to offer anything, but they get the BKB off. He gets the Aegis picked up. Now he's pushing with it. Triple buybacks come out.
Oh, the lift as well. He has Aegis, but no BKB yet for another 14 seconds.
Very tanky.
He's fine.
I think especially with Primal Split not available, but they're going for
top lane.
Ooh, okay. They relocated back out.
These are catapult waves, so they should be careful about it.
Yeah.
They could reload BKB and just TP out. They know.
Is he?
He got him.
Oh, he got him. Very nice grab from Blizzy. Getting a Mitch there, hiding in the trees. And he was one of the ones that brought back on the last defense, so he's gone for 2 minutes on that IO. 70 seconds having to defend 4 versus 5 though. How about that IO?
Luna is so jacked.
Oh, Blizzy. He's in. He's got the grab on Silent. Silent just gets deleted. He doesn't have buyback. That's probably GG. He's dead. He's dead for 2 minutes. Winstrike have to somehow try and hold with just the 3 of them. But Blizzy catching him out like that. And again, Blizzy's in onto Always Want to Fly. Supernova's going to be coming through as well. There's a stolen Supernova, but this stolen egg will get destroyed straight away as GG is called. And Navi will take Game 1. As it definitely looked for parts of that Winstrike had in them, but you can't afford to any sort of mess ups against the late game Luna, as Crystallize just destroys your buildings. CHONGQING, well, that's one of the ways to play against the Battle Rider down the line. Make sure you can save whoever's getting lassoed. Good against the IO as well.
Yeah, just the homing missile gonna donk him.
Wait, what? Luna has 0 CS?
What?
What? Tiny.
Hey guys.
All right,
Zero.
got a kill.
Is that?
Yeah, 0 CS, but Tiny has 4.
0 CS. Right, we got to keep the camera on that lane. We got to find out what's going on down here.
But Luna is a hero that can catch up very easily. If there's some stacks, she's fine.
Well, I mean, if there's time to do so, but if this back gets a good start,
Sure.
Non-Grada's just going to be all over the jungle. And oh no, the Wraith bands have been taken away.
That's top lane, right? That's gotta be Blizzy that gets the Wraith bands.
I'm like, no, you don't want to come and try and interrupt this man. He's going to get away with this now. That he's got those sort of early items.
And last game they won with him having a bad start. Can't imagine what they can do with him having a good start.
Oh, Sona Eco. A lot of trouble.
Oh. Crystallize. Oh, he's getting some farm now. Got a little bit of space.
Yeah.
As Chew. Damn. Chew. On the Tiny. Pressuring around the rune pot.
That's weight. 38 with just 2 bracers. You don't get that well.
I mean, Iceberg sort of sitting there trying to go for a bit of the old lonely farm, but Navi's ready to strike.
I guess you didn't expect 8-minute blink dagger plus
Sure.
Lord of the Rings build on axe.
Yeah.
Right now, there's some questions being asked in chat.
And bottom, they're going to get always want to fly as well. They're surely with the stick charges. He is not getting out. Oh,
he might kill Luna.
Nah.
Yep.
Oh.
One more hit.
Oh.
Poison touch. He has a salve available that he can use. He's fine.
They're crumbling across the map. This game is looking to be a much easier start for Navi compared to game 1, which they won anyway. Non-Grada has been found. Chew chucks him back into the hands of Blizzy. There's the backup of always want to fly, but they've got a lot of damage, a lot of control. They are going to have to relocate coming in. They will be able to punish Crystallize. Silent runs him down with the help of the IO and Chew. And they get him as well. Yamachi is going to relocate back in a second. They do get the cooldown slow. Now will buy the chance for Sign to wrap around. Blizzy tries for the call, but doesn't actually get in position. He's now magical. Turns up as well. Control onto always want to fly. Boat comes crashing down. They get the dunk down onto the Dazzle. Blizzy and Magical seeing if they can chase for more, but Non-Grada is there with full HP, full mana.
And we are waiting results of game number 2, which is still going on right now. So I guess no unorthodox surprise, no surprise results as far as it goes.
They're trying to kill this Kunkka, but he's got 2 braces. Dude, he's got 2 braces. I don't think you're killing the man who has 2 braces.
No.
I mean, maybe you will, but it's going to take you a very... No, you're not going to kill the man that... Okay, you are. They killed the man that has 2 braces, but it cost them the Gyro's life. It's potentially going to cost them Iceberg's life as well as Blizzy. Again, with the control, the dunk down 2. They may have killed the man with 2 braces, but it cost them 2 men themselves.
What could Winstrike's game plan be, right? Like, they know they're behind.
Oh.
What's their route back?
They don't have the initiation yet. Also, Dragonite's so far behind. They can't really pick off people. They just need to outnumber them, use the smokes.
Okay. Magical. He had that haste rune set up. He gets the angle for the cleave onto the 2 of them. The cool comes through as well. They do get a cooldown out on the Gyro, but it doesn't matter. Winstrike again just losing 3 heroes down bottom.
The 3, but Blizzy is still looking. He's still got a blink. Magical's haste just roaring off though, so...
You gotta pick off. You can see by the movement of a bat rider. They don't know if they went left or right. They're knocking on your tier 3 towers.
And just look at the vision as well. Like, this is... Everything here is being watered. Closer.
There we go, Blizzy. Leading in onto Iceberg. Grave ain't going to save him. The dunk comes through, and Seneko again getting the supernova off. Can they keep the egg alive? The call from Blizzy will stop them from hitting into it. Iceberg does manage to buy back TP in to kill off the egg. They've lost 3 on Winstrike. Winstrike are striking back. They've got themselves a couple. They did have to buy back on Iceberg for that, though.
I don't know. He needs more.
More Midases.
Also, I want to know
JJ, do you have your mic on?
Yeah.
Good. I was going to say.
Because I also want to...
You said before you didn't have your mic on. I was like...
No, I mean, I have it...
He presses the button on the side.
You have got the mic on. Now that's good. Yeah, people want to hear.
Right now, I want to mute myself, so you take that one.
Oh, bad.
But that egg, yeah, that is a bad egg. The BKB comes out from silence straight away, takes the egg down. Navi, they're getting chased down by the Gyro. Can they fight back after it? That's the question. Crystallize.
BKB's
separated from the rest of them. He's trying his best to run away. Has he got any sort of people coming over to help him? He hasn't. Crystallize is just get run down by Winstrike as they lose the two of them.
That's their
And the
first
three of them.
BKB coming into play.
They caught them off guard. I guess maybe Seneca wasn't aware, committed with the egg.
So they got completely caught off guard because they assumed they were safe. They had sentries, they had wards, and then there they are, the whole squad.
Look at this ward. It doesn't show pretty much. Can you
Oh.
play left side?
Iceberg.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, I mean, he is dead. He's dead
Yeah.
for
Midas
70
Ray.
seconds.
oh.
Oh, no, not the
no.
Midas.
Not the Midas.
Oh, not the Midas.
Because which one?
Not like this.
Toneko almost has Spirit Vessel against all that heal. Great item. Even though it doesn't amplify heal anymore.
Yeah, it's still super nice. Even just stat-wise. There's Winstrike. Oh, they've got to be very careful with the plays that they make. They do find Blizzy. Blizzy got the blade mail off though. TP in from Seneca comes in. He's going to die for it. He does have the egg.
I don't think he's going to
probably
use it,
gonna
though.
save.
Oh, he is.
Oh, okay, they got the call as well. Can they keep the egg alive? They can't because Non-Grad is still able to punch into it. They do have Chew and Blizzy coming forward as well as Crystallize as they take down the Dazzle. Silent now being focused by the three of them. He'll pop the BKB, but the damage from Crystallize is too much. Silent, he has to turn and run. Jump forward from Blizzy. They have the vision to beat him down as well as Winstrike. They lose 3, they lose 4 as Non-Grad tries to come into to find something in trade. He does pop the Aegis, at least, of Crystallize, but overall, again, Winstrike
The biggest
losing these
bait.
fights. What
Yeah.
level 17? 3,500 HP at
And he's got
24
the
minutes
health
next to
regen
the
as
Luna.
well.
Radiant's bottom
And then he
tower
has
is
Rom.
under
He's like
attack.
8k HP. Whatever. Oh, hello.
Seneca.
Whoa.
Oh, Blizzy.
Dazzle.
He's got the jump.
Just gonna ignore that.
Oh.
Blizzy ignores Dazzle.
Wait, who was that? Who was that the bat with the force? Was that the bat?
I think so.
The bat.
Radiant's middle tower.
Dude, he just saved that Jara's life. That force away from the call. I mean, he's going to die for it.
Oh,
Or maybe he won't, actually.
Oh, no.
Oh, they got him. Blizzy's able to jump down. They got the damage needed.
I was trying to get a cleave off these.
I'd say Winstrike is doing definitely better than what I expected them to do, considering how poor their early game went.
No, I mean, well, Navi's had like a 14k lead for quite some time. It's really
Yeah.
sort of stagnated and just sat there.
I'm a bit mad because Navi picked the same heroes 2 games in a row, and in this patch, I feel like you can do anything you want. I just want to see
Silent.
new things.
Just
You
get the
go
BKB
OG.
off. They go for the egg, but with the BKB, Silent just takes it out immediately. Magically Crystallize do focus towards the DK, and they will find the life of Iceberg. Crystallize also able to pick up Always Wanna Fly.
Phoenix have bought
The
back.
call Blizzy again. These calls, these catches, turning a couple of kills into 4 straight up. Buybacks out from the Jar and the Iris. Silent. He's
bought back
immediately.
mid-toss.
Oh, he brought back on the toss.
Mid-toss.
Oh,
yeah.
the feature effed him up.
Friendly beeps.
Oh, I mean, the game was
That's
probably
it,
over.
that's a game.
But, I mean, that actually may have just... I mean, they were probably going to lose the
Yes.
game anyway. But
They
may
could have
just
had
lost
one
them the
more
game.
fight in them, maybe. No worries, though, for all you Winstrike fans out there. It is a double elimination bracket. And that means that
Navi.
they're not out just yet.
Take away Blizzy's axe. You take away Seneca's Phoenix. You take away one of the two, because just together it seems so hard to play against. Specifically the Blizzy axe. I really feel like if you let Blizzy play axe, you're probably going to lose the game.
Well, Gambit also plays Axe, so they're going to fight over that. But Gambit is still in the game against Empire Hope, so they're not done yet. In Group A, by the way, both Virtus Pro and Team Spirit are already done and 2-0'd their opponents, which were 7 and Opango.
The final sort of standard from Winstrike as they try and hold things off. They do kill Crystallize. Magical still sitting on a good amount of HP. Blizzy again jumps forward, has the disable onto Silent. Chew does get the pick off onto Non-Grata. They do head forward, but Blizzy just staying alive. It's only Always Wanna Fly and Silent left, trying to play around with him. As they keep their distance, the missile will come through, hold him down, but Chew jumps back in, has the damage to kill the Dazzle.
Thankful
GG
beeps.
is finally called.
GG, well played.
Navi. They'll get the series win 2-0. As they look good, but as I said, we haven't seen much. We saw them do the same draft. They still had some mistakes, but definitely many more mistakes made by Winstrike. As Navi secure themselves a clean 2-0.